we've got our Mexican music happening just to keep get everyone in the mood. But we'll turn it off when we start. We're still getting ready. Oh, hide my Coke. Caught. Didn't realise we were live. Can you guys all hear me okay? Hamish is going to be online on his phone and he will be able to answer questions and ask me questions as well. So just getting ready. See you soon. Awkward. That's funny. Shall I put an onion in there?
Yeah. Some red.
Mate, yeah, just chop a couple of bits off this one.
Yeah.
Like a couple of slices. It's just enough to put it on top too. And then this is the dip, guacamole. Okay. Tortillas. It's all open.
It's not weighed.
Yeah, I'll just spread it.
And then that's the, like, once it comes out the oven.
Okay. Yeah, and then that's going to go on it too. Yeah. Oh, what am I going to bake it in?
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Nikki. Okay. It's just to bake the enchiladas. This can go away. I was going to put that in the salad too.
Yeah.
Oh, actually this was for something. Might have been for...
I've got it.
Okay. Oh, what about this? Strawberries. Oh my gosh. Okay. This here. Actually, I did have a mango. I don't know whether it's ripe enough. But I thought would be good as well. Just have a look. And check if the mangoes are ripe.
Softer than that one.
I think that's the softest. You feel both? You reckon? No. I think it's not right. It's too, no, it's all right. I don't want to waste it. Okay. Quick read. And what am I putting on here? Like, do I just put the whole amount on? Salsa.
You got to
Oh,
save
some
for the top with the cheese.
Okay. Okay.
For the cheese can be
Yeah.
separate. So you're just smearing the ricotta on.
All right. So you good with run sheet that we do order? I didn't really write it down, which I should have. So it's really, yeah. So it's really
chocolate, the drink.
Yeah, back to chocolate, and then the three things, the three sauces. So the dips and the queso, and then the tortillas. Oh, the tortilla chips first going in.
Yeah.
Then all the sauces. Then the enchiladas.
And the guac.
Yeah, that's first.
Oh,
So
that's with the dips.
yeah.
Yeah.
So and then
Cake
the cake. Is it? Yeah.
Nikki, can I just say 2 years ago it was 500 barley.
Oh.
Yes. Saw it pop up on my nose.
Did we use this last time? Ended up using that one?
Yep.
We would have just got back from Vietnam, true, Nikki? Actually, Hamish and I would be in Europe right now. Damn COVID. I haven't buttered it. And that's all that stuff. Okay, 2 minutes. Extreme cooking coming up. I hope you guys are ready. Got all your stuff ready? Got it out? Got your Thermomix good to go? Need about 25 bowls, just saying. Okay. And a brie. You probably need a brie to get it done in an hour. We've pre-done a couple of things, so. Oh, okay, orange zest. Get you an orange. Oh, there's a bit of a delay, isn't there? It's quite a delay. Yeah. This is for the dessert as well. Actually, where does that go? Does that go in the meringue part? Must do. Oh no, it's in the cream cheese, yeah, okay.
Do you want an apron?
Yeah, I've thought about it, but I want it to look Mexican. Okay, I'll let you do all the messy stuff. We're just deciding whether we should wear aprons or not, but Bree's going to get one because I'm quite a messy cook. Food can go flying anywhere. Okay, I think we're ready. This is our first cooking class. There's a bit of a delay, so if you ask a question, it'll take a while for it to come through to me because it's got to get relayed from the couch as well. It's got to it's about 30 seconds lag, isn't it? Yeah, okay. Oh, you're kidding. Yeah. It's very, very laggy. Okay. Do you want help? No. You're good at it now? Shall we start? Better turn my phone off. 3:01. Let's go. Such a shame. Turn the music off. We good? Am I getting any thumbs up? Who have we got?
Karen, Nikki. So Nikki's going next year.
Yeah, Nikki's was due to be in Vietnam. Angie, hi. Karen, hi. We've got all three of you. That's good. Yeah. This will actually get recorded and we'll download it and put it into the Insider Club so you'll be able to watch it later. I don't know if it keeps comments, I don't think it does, but you'll be able to also re-watch it on the page because it'll be posted into the group. So hi guys, happy Sunday afternoon in Mexico. I'm glad you could join me all this way, come all this way, away from COVID and away from rain. First up, just in the comments, you can start putting through what kind of Thermomix you use. We're going to use, I think we're probably going to use just the 5 and the 31 today. We might get, really exotic and get the 6 out as well. It just depends. We haven't really done this menu all together, so we're not sure which ones. Yeah, I liked the music. Had to turn it off. You wouldn't hear me. Okay, so the first thing we're going to make is... Okay, honey, don't tell me everything. We just want to know what their Thermomixes are that they have. Okay. Honey, seriously, you're so funny. All right, I'm going to make, first up, we've got a lot to do in just an hour and we have to get you out of here so that you can cook it all and have it on your table for dinner. So if you're not cooking along with me, you know, and you're just watching, you might want to get a few things out while you're watching. So I'm going to make the Mexican churros chocolate bar. So I've made Mexican chocolate a few times. In fact, the photo that you had was totally not the photo that of the churros chocolate bar, but it was a Mexican tablet. I'm using my product Brew Choc, which is a whole cacao bean roasted and milled and secretly roasted with a secret recipe, and it's just 100% cacao. That's going in. And we've got cinnamon. I've got a Silpat mat here on my tray. I went and bought churros because they're a pain to make, and we're just going to put those onto the tray, break them up. And if you wanted to make churros, knock yourself out. I do have a great recipe for corn churros. They're really crunchy, but they're very hard to make. Not hard, they're a labour of love. And you know, there's only so much love to go around on a Sunday afternoon. So the churros are on the tray, ready to go. It's going in. You weighed this, hey Brie, the Brew Choc. Okay, so that's just 100% cacao. So what's going to happen with this chocolate bar or bark is it's going to come down in sweetness. I'm not adding any extra sugar other than what's in the dark chocolate. So dark chocolate has a very low sugar content. Chocolate, it has no dairy as well. So if you wanted to have a dairy-free chocolate bar, this is the way to go. I'm also putting in some cacao butter. So cacao butter is the prized ingredient out of chocolate. If I can open the packet. The fat content, and I'm putting in, I think, 3 of these it was from memory. So these are just little pressed cacao butter pods. You can buy this in health food stores. You can buy it wherever you can get your good Callebaut chocolate. So that was Callebaut chocolate that I used. And what else are we putting in? A little bit of vanilla, because we can. Hey la la is going in. And also some cinnamon and some salt. And that's sort of your Mexican chocolate. So Mexican chocolate's actually quite grainy. It normally has nuts in it. And, oh, here's the cinnamon here. It normally has nuts in it, and so it's quite gritty. And it's also often unsweetened. Oh, I need sugar for the drink, actually, unless you've got it out already. So it's often unsweetened. And then you sweeten it, or you use it in a mole, so like a sauce with meat. I don't think I got the sugar out for that one. Okay, everyone keeping up? I'm about to blend this for a minute, so it's loud, sorry. For this one, coconut sugar. Yeah, I don't need sugar. Sorry. So you can hear that as it's and it's chocolate as well. It's all kind of melting together and becoming a mass. So I'm going to show you what that looks like. It's the Thermomix. Sorry.
What you were saying broke up.
Okay, so I'm just going to show you that. So the mass has it's melted together to a degree, but it's still quite solid. I'll show you. So it's still quite, it's not runny. But now we're going to melt it for 10 minutes. And then we'll pour it over this, and that will be our bark right there. So I'm going to move it backwards because I've got 2 attached here. But I'm going to melt this for 10 minutes on, what did I say, 50? 45. Okay, so because this chocolate's got lots of other things in it, apart from just straight chocolate, you could go as high as 50 and it wouldn't be a problem, but we're going to go to, because we're in the 31, we're going to 50, but in any other one you can go to 45. And just speed 1. And occasionally we might have to scrape that down and kind of make sure it's around the blades. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to move that back out of the way. And carefully bring this other one into place. So now we're going to make our... Did I put salt in that chocolate? Did anyone see me do that? I think I did. Just need a tea towel. Okay. So we're going to make the smoked cinnamon horchata. This is a bit of fun. I'm excited. So horchata is a rice nut milk, and it's sold in the marketplaces all through Mexico. And obviously it's dairy free, and usually a vendor will have lots and lots of different flavours, and they add fruit to them and chocolate and chili and all sorts of spices, and it's quite a lovely thing to have a nice ice cold horchata. So this at the moment, I don't know if you can see that, I don't think I can tip it actually. I'm just going to bring it a bit closer. If you can see that mess, that is water, cinnamon, no cinnamon in there, water, brew choc and cashews and rice. And it's been soaking overnight. I just don't want to mess my shirt up, so I'm standing back. It's all going in together. It's quite the slurry. And we're going to also blend this. Sorry, this is going for 2 minutes. I'm going to add a little bit more water to it as well. And I think I'm adding... No, then I'm going to strain it. Then I'm going to do a few things. Okay, so chat amongst yourselves. Send me some questions. Going up to 2 minutes on this one and up to speed 10. It'll really come together and make a really nice creamy mixture, and then we've got to strain out the solids. So sorry, 2 minutes. Nut milk bag, bowl. Seconds, you can do it. We're trying to get it to really be creamy. Actually, Bree, you want to get the alcohol out for your one? That wasn't a long time at all, was it? Okay, that's still going. The chocolate in the 31, it's quite noisy. So this is really creamy. I don't know if you can see that, but it's really good texture. There's still solids in it though, so that's what we have to get rid of. scrape that out. How's everyone keeping up so far? Oh no, I need this in a minute. No. Everyone's fine so far? Yeah? Okay, so pour it into a nut milk bag, the whole amount, into a big bowl obviously. Can you just give me that a quick rinse for that, Bree? And you want to make sure you get the solids out of your bowl before you put the strained mixture back in, because you just don't want that gritty feeling. So now you just milk it. And get everything out, and you've got this beautiful kind of fragrant mixture, but it's got no sugar in it at this stage. We're going to put cinnamon bark oil in, but you could put just normal cinnamon in, and then we're going to smoke it. We had so much fun doing this the other day that I just had to show you today. Thank you. So we're adding now to the mixture that I'm straining, we're going to add vanilla and cinnamon bark oil and the sugar. Blend it up. Did I put vanilla? Oh, no, I didn't. That was the chocolate bar, yeah. And into Bree's one, we're going to put some alcohol and make it an espresso martini without the espresso and without the shake. Got Daniel Craig over there sitting on the couch. Come and do a shaken martini, a stirred martini. Okay, just give it a good squeeze. We're probably going to have to give up on this just because of timing, because we're on an extreme timeline here. This is extreme cooking. Okay, I'm going to leave it at that. And now that's going back into the bowl. I just don't know if you can see how good that is. I'll pour it this way. Whoa, splashed it everywhere, but never mind. And at this point you could add more water if you wanted. But I think that's a good consistency. It depends on the consistency. You don't want it too thick. So if it's sort of thick, you need to add a little bit more and dilute it down. So just a couple of drops of cinnamon bark oil, which is amazing, very fragrant. Some vanilla bean paste again. Hey la la. You insiders. Just ground cinnamon would be fine. A teaspoon. You insiders, tomorrow is the beginning of vanilla month. Oh, that's having a problem. So you'll be able to get all your hey la la at a discount. And then a little bit of coconut sugar, sorry. I'm just going to guess. That'll do, like a couple of tablespoons will be fine. And then we're going to blend that up just until it's all together. Okay, so that was 15 seconds. So what you need to smoke it is a kitchen torch and something solid that's not going to get burnt, and a dome that'll fit your glasses in. So obviously we're going a bit fancy schmancy with our martini glasses. How gorgeous are those? These are going to be great in dessert pictures sooner or later. We've also got a shot of vodka here for young Bree over there, just to keep her happy. Drinking on the job, I don't know. So all you do is pour it into your glass. Do you want to smoke it after the shot, or don't know?
I don't know.
Let's try it.
After?
In. Like, yeah. Oh, okay. So then we're going to turn on the torch. And just light the end of your cinnamon stick until it's flaming. You want it to hold the heat. Then the dome goes over. Oh, don't try that at home. It will smoke. Whew. In fact, we noticed that we did this, whatever day we did it, we smoked it, and then I cleaned the dome, obviously, and then I had it just on a plate. And the next time we opened the dome, it was just so smoky, even though there was nothing in there. So you can't really see that smoke at the moment, but it'll be doing its job. It's very strong, actually. I can really smell it here. So let's have a look. I'm going to just light it up again and give it another burst. It's still flaming, actually. It's still got the fire. But as soon as, obviously, the minute you put the lid on, then the fire goes out. But that's where you get your smoke from. Okay? Oh, geez. Wrong way every time. Okay. And then you have, unless you've got a really big dome or you use different glasses, you've sort of got to do it one at a time. Let me just have a look at this chocolate bar. Just show you the chocolate, the liquid chocolate. So there's just one lump up the side still, so I'm going to let it go for another minute while I finish off these horchatas. So how's everyone doing so far? Happy days? Ready to start smoking? You can. Yeah, you can if you've got a big dome. So it sort of depends. Okay. Angie asked if you can smoke more than one at a time. You can, but it depends on how big your dome is or how small your glasses are. If I did a normal glass, probably we could have fitted 3 or 4 in there. See that smoke? Whew. Okay. So pronounce that very smoky. Very grown up. Ooh, I feel like a grown up. Okay, now we're going to do the vodka one. Let's hope we don't set the house on fire. Oh, it's so strong. Wow. Light the drink. That one's, you can see all the smoke in there. I don't know if you can see it. Can you see that? It's really, yours is going to be very smoky, Brie. I really like this. This is so yummy. You're going to love it, guys. Amanda, are you up early or is it just okay over there at the moment? Okay, while that's still smoking, Brie, can I just give you this to put into something as well? And I'll probably need that in a minute. It's really strong over here, isn't it? Okay, so while that's going, I'll just move this out of the way and you can maybe see a bit better. Ooh. This is ready. Well, so far we've just done the chocolate bar. These are our homemade churros here. Don't you forget it. I went all the way to Hillary's to get these from Centuro. And now we're ready to pour. So this is very liquid now. It's okay. They can watch the video again. They can catch up. And the drink there is busy smoking. It's having its little moment. Okay, there is a lot of chocolate in here. So just spread it over the top of the churros. Make sure they all get plenty of chocolate on them. And that's why you need a silicone mat of some sort, just so that you can move them around. And then it's going to come out really smooth. You could use my mat if you've got one of those. I just wanted something a little bit smaller, and I happen to have this. But make sure the churros are kind of equally spaced throughout the bark, just because people get grumpy if they didn't get a piece of churros. And now this is never before seen. I'm going to be selling these very soon. I am the only licensed person in Australia, and insiders are going to get first bite of the cherry on this one. So see all that mess? If you can see that. I'm going to put this in. No, it's fine. And I'm scraping it out. I will. I've got to like push it right down. And this gets right around the blade and gets it clean, basically. Cleans up all the way around. And then that's just easy. Instead of kind of taking hours using this thing or cutting it up, I'd still spin it actually. No, I shouldn't have done that. I should have used this again. I'm just new at it. Angie, you do not. You don't have this one. This is the original one. Oh, Angie's in the UK. There's, no, Angie's in New South Wales, I think. Isn't she? This is the one from Germany, actually approved by Vorwerk. Okay, and they'll be here soon, and you'll be all able to get them. And if you're a consultant, you'll be able to get them discount for bulk. Okay, now you just smash this down. And what happens is, it's kind of rough right now, but it'll go all shiny. Make a lot of noise. And then kind of move your churros around a bit so that they're in. And then that's going in the fridge, and we'll show you that at the end. See how shiny that is? So it totally flattens out and it's really pretty. Thanks, Bree. Okay. So onto the real stuff now. Everyone keeping up? No questions? It works on all three, that one. Okay, yours is going to be very smoky, Bree. Did you see all that smoke? Wow. I'm amazed the fire alarm didn't go off. Okay, tell me how it is. Oh, wow. We actually have atmosphere going on. It's a smoke machine. Haim, can you move that over there, please, onto the table, just out of the way? And this is very heavy. You'll need 2 hands. And this as well. Just do.
So good.
How good is it?
Yeah. Smokier than last time.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah.
We left that in there a while. Whew. Just wait for the fire alarm. Okay. We're going to do the tortilla triangles. So we've pre-made the tortillas, obviously. We weren't going to do that today and get them done in time. So these are the chili paprika ones. Yeah. There's a few versions. You can make any tortillas you like, or you can buy them. And I'm just going to, what am I going to do? Get the ingredients. Here we go. Some evu and paprika and a bit of parmesan just to grind. Yeah. Oh, and I need I'm going to have to use a microplane that's used for cheese. Yeah.
She uses the nutmeg and the bowl after making chocolate. She heats up the leftovers in the bowl to make nutmeg milk.
Yeah, perfect.
So it's a chocolate milk drink.
Yeah, perfect. That's a perfect thing to do. Not to waste anything. Yeah. Cool. Thanks. Okay, so you're just going to brush these with evu. The oven's on. We're actually kind of rushing these today because they take the longer on a lower heat, which is what the recipe tells you. These are rolled. The tortillas are rolled. The longer you you bake them on a lower heat, the crisper they will be. But we're kind of in a rush because, you know, we're doing extreme cooking today. So a little bit of salt on all of these. Brush them with the evu. Hey? Yeah. Yeah. And then just some grated parmesan, just with a microplane. You don't want heaps because you'll kind of burn it, so you don't want a lot of parmesan, but you also want enough to taste it. I'm getting hot. Extreme cooking. And paprika. So just a smoked paprika. I love this stuff. Oh yeah, okay, thanks, good idea. I'm scared to tip it out. I'm going to use a spoon. Better safe than sorry. Okay, so just not much, okay? And then just a little bit through the... Okay. Can you what? Can you...
Nikki has asked, how do I put the tortillas in a dehydrator?
To what, though? Like we've fried them. Just to dry them, you mean?
Yeah.
To make them crispier?
Yeah.
Probably. It'll just take a really long time. So anyway, cut them into, use a pizza cutter. Cut them into triangles. Make sure they're all the way through. And then spread them out. No, I think we'll make it. And then, I should have done this. Yeah, okay, so if you're going to dry them, they'll just take a long time, but they'll be really, really crunchy. So yeah, you could do. Whoa. So you could put anything on these. If you wanted to have, you know, different cheese or no cheese, or put some different spices on, like cumin, coriander, or, you know, anything you feel like, really. So then just spread them all out, get them on the... Yeah. And that's my dishwasher. Finished from breakfast. Okay. And then that's going in the oven, and normally for 30 minutes, but we're only putting them in for about 10, and then we'll check them because we're rushing through. So any questions on that one? Okay. Breathe. We're about halfway through. No, we're not. We're not even close. I'm going to make 3 sauces. One is a vegan cheese sauce, so it's not cheese at all. I'm going to make a guacamole, and I'm going to make a bean dip. Actually, I should get the bean dip going in the 31 because it cooks a while, hey? So I'll make the queso, and then I can make the guacamole in the same bowl. No problem. If you can just get that bowl ready for the bean dip. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is the queso, the vegan cheese. So this is new. It's not online yet. I think it's going online tomorrow if I get a photo taken tonight, which is looking likely. It's a file in this group. I've put it up as just a document that you can download and get the recipe, but it doesn't have any pictures. So what it is soaked cashew nuts in a prescribed amount of water, and also candle nuts. So candle nuts are something that's used in a lot of Asian cuisine, and they're really, really creamy when they're blended especially, and hazelnuts are also creamy. So the candle nuts are really not there for flavour, they're there for creaminess. If you can't get candle nuts, you can use macadamias, that's fine as well. And then what we're doing is blending that up. So they're going in with the soaking water as well. And you can use boiling water to add to this if you find that the sauce doesn't come together properly. We've got some turmeric, ground turmeric, and I think that is cumin. I can't remember, but we're just going with it. Oh, it's right there. Oh, that's right, chipotle chili. So chipotle chili in adobo is this little sucker here. And so this comes in a tin, and it's a Spanish or Mexican brand. And they're really quite available nowadays. I'm surprised, how available it's become. When I first started using these, it was kind of a hunt. But there's so many places around that stock this now. And also a lot of garlic going in there. Yeah, it's smoked, but the adobo sauce is very hard to duplicate. Then this is miso paste. So miso paste is very umami. It's got nothing to do with Mexico at all. But it just has that really nice salty, sort of cheesy taste, actually. And you can get, if you get the dark one, it'll help with the colour. We just need, I think we need 2 teaspoons of that. Yeah. And this helps with the flavour too. I'm not a real big fan. A lot of cheeses, vegan cheeses have nutritional yeast in them. And I just haven't met one that I liked yet. If you've got one that you like, let me know. I just don't enjoy the taste of it. And then last but not least, some more smoked paprika, and that's going to be for colour. So we'll wait until the end, till we've blended it, to see whether we need to add any more to that. And I think I have to add more hot water. Can I just get boiling water in there? Okay, just have some boiling water handy, okay? So now we're going to blend this for 1 minute on speed 10. So again, the 1 minute thing, so sorry about that, oops. And then we'll have a look at it. I can hear that that's coming together, so I'm going to put a little bit of hot water on the top. Just to let that go through. No, it's working. You are going to love that drink. It is so yummy. Seriously good. You don't have to smoke it, but it's a lot of fun if you do. Okay, let me just see what this looks like. So far, it's kind of chunky to me. It's not really sauce yet. So I'm going to put it back in. And I'm going to weigh in a bit of hot water, as per the recipe. And I'll just show you. So it's getting the right colour, right? We've got the sort of cheesy colour happening. So I'm going to weigh in some water, some boiling water. And I'm not going to put the whole amount in, I am going to play it by ear, because it depends how long you've soaked your nuts for as to how much water you'll need. So now I'm going to blend that up again. Having a look. Oh, that's better. I'm going to add a little bit more. I'm going to show you the difference actually. So you can see that's becoming quite creamy in there. I'll scrape it down again. And you do want it to sort of bind together so it doesn't separate later, because this will keep in the fridge for probably 3 weeks easily without any problem. I'm going to add a little bit more water in. It's 95, yeah, just a bit more. Just counting what I've already put in. So that's taken the full amount of the 120 extra. I think the colour's okay. I don't think I'm worried about adding some paprika to that. I feel like it looks amazing. Look at that. There is a fly in here. It's very friendly. Amy. Okay. So I'm going to pour this out. We're going to use this on our enchiladas later. So I just want you to get full effect. It's too bad you can't smell it. It smells amazing. So this is a beautiful cheese sauce that's got no cheese in it. Can you see that as I pour it in? Close up, Mr. DeMille. There's no cameraman here today. We're just doing our iPad routine. And you'll notice that the kitchen's round the wrong way. Did you notice that? We tried very hard to get it to be mirrored, but we couldn't do it. We need a millennial. Okay. So now I'm going to make my guacamole in this dish. I'm not going to worry about cleaning it, but we'll put that aside. So yummy. So we'll use that later on. All happy? No questions? All good, hey? Yum. Just got to clean that. Those tortilla triangles smell amazing. Gee, can you smell that? It smells so good. Okay, so guacamole. Guacamole. Thanks. Guacamole, pretty much you throw it all in, right? Yes. Including the juice? Zest and juice. Okay. This is a lime, not a lemon. Yeah, but that's okay. Okay, so what we're going to do, rather than my recipe says use a mortar and pestle on the pepper. What was I thinking? I don't even know where that came from. We're just going to use cracked black pepper. So that can go in first. But you could do the mortar and pestle. It's nice to have a bit of chunk. And you don't want to overblend what you've got here. So I'm actually going to slightly change what we have because I don't like it really smooth. So I'm going to chop my, okay. I'm going to chop my aromatics. So the onion, chili, herbs and garlic, they're all going to go in first. And I'll chop those. And they are going to get a bit vegan cheesy, but that's okay. Clear that out. So just a couple of seconds just to chop them down a bit. On speed 5. Always do what I say, don't do what I do. You can do it the other way. You can follow the recipe, it's okay. Okay, so that's made a lovely yummy mess in there. I'll just scrape it down. Wow. Okay. Whole tomato going in. And of course the avocado. There's some nice avocados around right now. I don't know if you're seeing that as well. Anyone got any good tips about avocados? How do you tell when they're ripe? How do you get them out of the skin? I'm going to put in a little bit of the sour cream, but I'm not going to put all of it in. If you wanted to make this without sour cream, dairy-free, totally a good idea. So just a couple of swipes on the microplane. Hi, Romola. Rami. Yeah. My kitchen helper is better than a Thermomix. Any day. Okay, and just squeeze the lime or the lemon. And obviously salt has to go in there too. And that will help balance out the heat. And a good couple of pinches. So salt and acid help balance heat. So if you've got something that's too hot, It might need more salt or it might need more acid, so it could be vinegar, lemon or lime juice or whatever. Even sour cream's actually a little bit acid. I'm going to put a little bit in actually, but probably not all of that. And then we're just going to blend that up. So if you wanted to have, like I said, dairy-free, just leave that out. Leave the cream out. And then we're just going to bring it up to about speed 8. Actually, speed 6. I'm going to rewrite this recipe. I don't like it. Because I don't like really... Oh, beautiful. So I don't like really over-blended guacamole. I like a little bit of texture. How do you like your guac? That's it. Done. It has all that vegan cheese goodness in it as well. Makes a lot, doesn't it? Wow. So we're about to make the bean dip. Yeah, I will. The kidney bean dip is just like so ugly, but it's so yummy, guys. Just going to show you this as well. So we're going back in with this thing. I love this. Gets it out, it cleans that thing. I'm still learning it. It's so good. I love it. Clean, clean. All the way around. Okay. Actually, do you know what? I'm going to just... Oh no, I need to move it to back here, don't I? Yeah. Or do I? Do I need to?
Just use that.
Yeah, maybe I'll just use this. Except it takes 10 minutes, doesn't it? Let's see, what does it take? 8 minutes? Okay. All right. That's all right, that'll take that long to put everything out. So if you have never made this, it's amazing. It's really, really yummy. We're going to chop up our aromatics with some evu, I think. Yep, so that's onion and garlic and some evu. And do I cook these? I add it all. Yeah, you do. This is what takes 8 minutes with the lid. I'll do 5.
Karen said that her guac is made with coriander and chipotle.
Yum. Actually, I put coriander in there. I don't know if you saw that. But yeah, that would be really yummy. There's so many versions. Guacamole is sort of like one of those sauces that is regional. So every single little village has got its own version, and they never use one of these. They're just pounding it on a stone because it doesn't take much. Thanks. Okay, so we're just going to saute that. Is that everything that goes into the beginning? I need even spices. Okay. So we're just going to chop that briefly. And now we're going to leave the lid off, which is illegal, I know. I mean the hole. And we're going to saute this for 5 minutes. It says 8 and go for 8, but I'm just doing 5 because of timing. And we're on aroma because we want to break down those sort of notes that are in the aromatics. They'll taste raw the whole time if we don't cook them now. Cook that out now. Okay. So while that's doing, speed 1, is it? Okay. While that's happening, we might have a quick cleaner. I'll chuck that over, I don't know where, somewhere. And this is the rest of the ingredients for that one. Get rid of this. Get that back off here. Again, that one. Okay, the spatula is coming very soon, and I'm very excited. There's a patent for it in Australia, so there are a lot of cheap copies out there. If you go have a look, you'll see them everywhere. But this is the Rigidage one that's authorised by Thermomix or Vorwerk International. Just going to wipe the bench. Just going to wipe this down. Okay, so what we're going to do now is get our enchiladas I don't know how you say it, I don't know, ready for the oven. So normally you'd be cooking up some sauce for an enchilada. We've already done that because that's how we operate, because that sauce takes a long time. Yeah. So I'll use these as well, hey? They'll be different. So we've got green and red, and actually what I might do, Bree, I'll get rid of that. Have a sip of this, get rid of it. Oh, yum. So kind of what you have to do with an enchilada is get it really saucy. So this is the Mexican spicy sauce that we're a little bit in love with. And you pre-make this, obviously. It's so yummy. We're putting red rice, which has been steamed, into the enchiladas, as well as black beans, tinned black beans, but you could cook them yourself. They actually do have more flavour when they're cooked. We are putting cheese in and we are putting ricotta in. However, because we've got our vegan cheese and we've got our guacamole and we will have our red bean dip, you could go either or three of those ways. You don't have to have ricotta and cheese. You could have the red bean dip and the queso sauce, and it would still be very sort of cheesy without having any dairy in it. So they're the options for you with this one. I'm just going to move this back a bit. So I don't know how much you can see here actually. Let me just move this around because I don't know what you can see. So we've got our tortillas that are made, and you just need to get a few on the bench basically ready to go. And then we're going to spread it with ricotta, but we will try also, we'll do a couple of the vegan ones as well. So, any questions? So this is bought ricotta, but you can make your own. I've also linked a recipe to homemade ricotta. It's kind of fun to do. You do need to use full cream milk. It will not work with anything less than a really fatty milk. Now I know this has sour cream in it, but if you did the sour creamless one, you've got a vegan option here, right? So we're doing that with the guac. And that's not going to be ready for these ones. So we'll do another one. Any questions? It's very weird cooking to myself as I chat away with no response. It's funny, we were filming videos last week, or the week before already, I don't know, sometime. Wasn't last Thursday, the week before already, wasn't it? Yeah, goes fast. Anyway, we were filming, and of course they need breaks. They need me to actually take a breath between talking so that there's somewhere to cut. And I'm so used to doing these lives, or like this, or lives on Tuesday or whatever, that I just keep talking like I don't know what. Anyway, he was like, take a break. Okay, so at this point you can add a little bit of cheese. Oh, is it totally for the top? Okay, sorry. Hey? I was going to put the vegan queso on. Okay, so a little bit of red rice. You don't want to overdo it because you want to wrap these, okay? We are adding beans. So it does make quite a bit. If you can't get red rice, use brown rice or black rice. The red rice just is really quite chewy and nutty, and it's very yummy. That what?
UHT milk.
UHT. Ah, that's interesting. I'll have to give it a go. Ah, that's interesting, Nikki. Okay, thanks. Good tip. I'm going to try that. Okay, so can you see this? No. Of course you can't. You won't need to, I'll just show you. What I'm now going to do in the red bean dip is put everything in that's remaining and blend it up. So that is a tin of red beans, kidney beans, some paste, tomato paste, and else? The zest. Is that it? And ice. And juice. Oh no, the zest is for later. On top. Oh, I can do another one. Bit of zest. How's our time going? Am I doing okay? Oh my gosh, we're not going to make our hour. Not going to happen. Okay. Now I've panicked. Where's my knife? No knife. Can you cut that open for me? Give me just to juice it. Okay, and we're putting ice in, and the reason for the ice is to help make it really blend together, okay? So that's going in. And the juice of a lime. Oh, some olive oil too, yeah? I think. Oh, you didn't see that there. Cool. Olive oil. And then we're going to blend it. So it's off camera, but you know what's happening.
That's on camera there.
Oh, okay. I think I'm going up to speed 8, but I can't remember. Is it speed 8? Speed 7. Okay. All right, I'm going to put it into here. We might just have to do the topping for the cake, yeah. I didn't think I'd have any problems making it, but you know. Those tortilla chips out? Yep. Okay. So this is really, really very unattractive as far as dips go. But we're okay with that because it tastes amazing. So I'm just going to show you real quick. And if you zhuzh it with a bit of zest and some olive oil, it's actually not as unattractive as all that. So there you go. Okay, so now beans are going onto these enchiladas. And I'm not going to do the sauce. I'm going to just put the sauce into the bottom of the dish and on top. So you get the idea with that. Sauce, which is your Mexican sauce, which is attached to the recipe. Oh, don't splash your orange shirt. Spread it around so it's covering the base of the dish. And then I might put a little bit of this in because I can. This is the vegan queso sauce, the spicy sauce. Okay, and then these just roll up like that, and you put them in.
Do you have
that way?
Leslie has asked, do we have vegan in our house?
We have a vegan who comes to visit often. Yeah, we don't often eat like fully vegan, but we have more because of my daughter-in-law, which is good. It's kind of helped me create some new yummy flavours. So, okay, that way. Gee, this is going to be a tight fit actually. So, but to ruin it all, I'm going to put sour cream over it. I don't know how much longer you guys have got, but we're in a real hurry now. So I'm going to do that last one, and I'm going to use this. So this would be totally dairy-free. This one, if you did it this way. Running out of spoons. Here we go. See, it's going to go for days. This recipe. There's just so much. Feed a cast of thousands. And And that's going in the end here. And then, like much like a lasagna or anything else, you just pour more sauce on top. But not too much, because you want to actually see where the enchiladas come together, so you can pull a complete one out. And I am using cheese, so, but you could use the cheese sauce at this point instead if you didn't want to have cheese. And then this goes in the oven for about 15 minutes, I think. Is it on 200 for this or 180? I'm going to show you the tortilla triangles. So here they are. Can you see those? Whoa. So you can actually just put them into the dip. I don't know if I put salt in that dip. Did I put salt in there? And that is it. Ta-da! You can't really see it. I'm scared to tip it, so it'll just go everywhere, but you get the idea, right? So, now to dessert. Actually, let's check out the chocolate. Let's do a quick clean. We'll get this all off the bench. I was going to make the meringue, but I feel like we've run out of time, because I did promise 1 hour, but it's not going to happen. Yeah, we did one earlier, but I wanted to show you how amazing the meringue is and how you fold through the biscuits and everything. So the meringue has nuts through it and biscuit through it, and we made a pecan crumble, which I've connected to the recipe, but you could use any plain biscuit. Somebody in the group asked me. You could use any kind of plain, milk arrowroot or Marie or one of those, but we wanted to have something a bit tastier, so we made the pecan crumble coconut one, which is just yummy. So this is kind of, oh, you know what, I need a bowl. Which one should we do? Is that clean? Yeah. Is that other one not clean? What's that one?
That's got cheese.
Oh, okay. We're going to swap. Okay, we're going to swap machines. We're going to go to a 5. Hang on, I've just got to shut it down. I'm going to a 6, sorry, yeah. Let's get this out of the way. Thank you. Okay, so all I'm going to do is do the topping for this dessert. So we made it already the other day, and it's been in the fridge for a couple of days. And it's just kind of yummy, sticky, full of biscuit, yummy nuts meringue. And then the topping is kind of like a cheesecake, so, which is really interesting. Thanks. So I'm going to chop up the cheese first. So that's cream cheese, just gone in with some orange zest. The meringue is kind of amazing. I love it. It really, really held together. I was amazed at how much I fitted in the bowl for a start. And it just works really, really well. I was really happy with it. So I think you guys will like it too. I need to read this because it's been a while since I did this. Okay. Okay. Yeah, so I need the butterfly in a minute.
Yeah, so Leslie's asked, are you loving the 6 nowadays? Is it worth the upgrade?
Oh, that's a loaded question.
So just repeat, they may not have
So someone asked if I love the 6, if I'm loving the upgrade. Is it worth the upgrade? Yeah. My Thermomix is thinking about it. This is maybe why I don't like it always. It takes a minute to like reboot itself. What's it doing? It might be having to upgrade itself. And this is what happens. It kind of goes through this little thing. Was it? Why is it doing that? Cooking function not available. Oh, is this the wrong bowl? This is the wrong bowl. Okay, we've got the wrong machine. Well, we've got the right machine, we've got the wrong bowl. Yeah, I'm just going to switch to 31 after all that. I'm just turning it off. There we go, it's off. That's the other thing, you can't turn it off, just turn it off. You've got to actually... No, well that's the right bowl. It's okay. The 5, back to the 5. Didn't need to switch out at all. Getting frantic here. Too many bowls. I use predominantly the 5 because I have 2 bowls, but I've just remedied that. Bowls have been very hard to come by for the 6, but I've actually managed to get a second bowl that's coming soon. So I'm pretty excited about that because then you'll see me probably using the 6 more. I do like them for different things. So I like the 31 for processing because I can get that lid on and off really quick and chop things really fast. I like the 6 for cooking because I only have 1 bowl, and so I like to do it if something's a long time cooking, then I'll use the 6. But for generally, I think we use the 5 the most. But I think it is just because we've got 2 bowls, it just makes life a bit easier. Okay, I'm just going to blend this up for 5 seconds, speed 5, just to soften up the cream cheese with the orange zest. And then this is going in, and so is this, the sour cream, which is actually creme fraiche. So that's going to go in. And then I'm putting in creme fraiche. I think that's the right amount, right? Yep. So you can make your own creme fraiche as well. There's a link in the recipe for that, if you wanted to do that as well. How much time do you have in your life though? All honesty. Icing sugar. Oh man, golden caster sugar's become almost impossible to get. Hey la la vanilla going in. Yeah, I'm finding it really hard as well. And so I'm almost going to have to change that on my website because I just can't get it. Billingtons are the only ones that do it. And they've pretty well stopped it into Australia, which is just really sad. Anyway, if anyone hears about where it's ended up, let me know. I can still get some Billingtons products, so like the muscovado and the dark brown sugar and the molasses sugar and all those ones, and also icing sugar, actually golden icing sugar I can get, but I can't get anything else. So anyway, okay, this is now going to be whipped until it's just coming together. Have I got everything in? Yep. And just like normal cream, you just need to know that it's going to be holding soft peaks. So up to speed 4. And just keep an eye on it through the lid, so it'll whip quicker because it's creme fraiche than cream. So that's almost perfect, I think. Let me just test that. Will that hold together? Yeah, that's pretty good. Does that work? Okay. And then you're just going to put that on top of your cold meringue. Been out of the oven for several hours, in the fridge, overnight, whatever. Meringue cake. And you can put any fruit on top of this that you like. So you could put anything that's in season. I was hoping to have some ripe mangoes, but my mangoes aren't quite ripe enough. And they are Mexican mangoes, actually, this time of year. Just ladle it on. Just caster sugar now. You can get the, I think you can get, is it raw caster sugar? That's the CSR product, I'm pretty sure. Has anyone seen that? Yeah. So you can use that. That's the same thing basically. It's just less processed. What they do with sugar is they completely take all the sugar cane out of, all the juice out of it, and then they kind of add in all the molasses, and they separate them all up, and then they kind of add it back into different sugars. So all they're doing is stopping that process part the way through with a raw product. So they're not totally taking. CSR raw caster, yeah. I don't agree with milling your own caster sugar necessarily. You can do it in a pinch, but you will still get grittiness that you don't get with a caster sugar. So especially for something like a meringue, and you need that grittiness to be gone. Okay, that's not looking the best, but it's okay. And then just load it up with your strawberries, and that is done. So we nearly did it. Oh, how's those enchiladas going? I didn't put a timer on, I don't think. Did you? Let's see if we get them out in time. We made a salad to go with them. So serve the enchiladas with a big old salad on top. More queso. And that is it. We have fiesta'd you to death today. Are there any questions coming through, Hamish? Is everyone amazed? Sorry I didn't get to the meringue part because that was really fun to see, but never mind. Any questions? No? Everyone happy? You're all ready to go cook? So this video will stay on the group, in the page, so you'll be able to access it. But I'll also put it into the Insider Club video library, so you'll be able to get it there. Tomorrow's a new month. We've got vanilla month starting, so you're going to get a great discount on vanilla. If you haven't already gone and we had 4 different offers this month, which was really fantastic. So I hope you took advantage of those. I'll just pile them up. Pile them up. Is that looking better? Just keep going. More is more. And we've got some really great new videos. Oops, escapee. I should have saved a bit of sugar just to put on there. No questions? We want to just show you the enchiladas real quick. Hey?
Happy, thank you.
Oh, good. I know there's a really big lag here, so you might not have, heard all my everything. But when you watch it again, if you can stand to do that, you'll know. So here's our salad. Oh, some herbs as well. Cool. Get that out of the way. Destroyed the tidy kitchen that was here before. Just going to show you those enchiladas. They won't be ready, but...
I started a diet, so we'll have to try them later.
Oh, is that Romy? Romula? Yeah. You don't need to diet, woman. I know what you look like. You're a stick. Okay, thanks. So these aren't quite done. We're going to leave them in a little bit longer because they get all really bubbly and toasty looking. So I just wanted to show you though. And then you just put some herbs on top. Ouch. Herbs on top, salad on top, guacamole on top, queso on top, more red bean, whatever you want. Go for it. Knock yourself out. Dinner is served. Hola. Have a great day, a great night, whatever's left. I don't even know what day it is. Thanks for joining me. See you next time. Bye, guys.